What's going on, guys? I'm back, and as you can tell, new and improved. I have to say, huge shout out over to Colin over on Twitter for making my amazing new avatar. Links to his Twitter and Instagram in the description below for you guys to check him out. Now, a couple of days ago, we finally saw all of the techniques that the Yardrats can do, which includes instant transmission, healing, gigantification, cloning, and now, force spirit fission. So in today's What If, we're going to be going over what might have happened in Dragon Ball if Goku had managed to learn all of these moves on Yardrat. We start off our story with Goku landing on Yardrat and training with Pybera to get instant transmission. During his training, however, he senses a large energy rise out of nowhere, Mecha Frieza. Sensing that Frieza is much stronger now, Goku doesn't want to take any chances in underestimating him again, so Goku asks for further training in other forms of spirit control. That way he'll be much more powerful, and Mecha Frieza will be no match at all for him. So Pybera starts teaching Goku other techniques in spirit control. Goku is able to access cloning right off the bat, due to him seeing Tien be able to do a toned down version of this years back. Goku also is able to spawn clones and train against them, since they are perfect clones of him in every regard, so training with somebody equal in power to you would increase Goku's strength exponentially. The next move Goku is able to learn is Gigantification, which again, he noticed Piccolo had a toned down version of as well. Goku didn't personally want to use this ability, since he remembers how big of a target it made Piccolo back in the day, and it isn't very practical in fights. But it is very good for reflex training, since Goku has a few of his clones become giants, and he uses this to hone in his reflexes even more than he already has. The next technique that takes quite a while to learn is healing. Goku is able to get the basics of healing down, and he pours a lot of time into learning this move, since he could need it in the future if anybody gets hurt, and they run out of senzu beans. Goku once again practices on his clones, healing them. And though he is very good at healing them, he can't get them back up to 100% quite yet. Of course, healing makes his training go even better, since if Goku or his clones get tired or injured, they can all just heal each other and keep going, which would give Goku many Zenkais. In fact, due to Goku having equally strong training partners and so many Zenkais every day, I'd say that Goku manages to transform into Grade 2 and Grade 3 a lot earlier than normal. Now, this may seem far-fetched, but think about it. In the original training on Yardrat, Goku didn't get much stronger because there wasn't any warrior there on his level to train against. But since he has training partners now, equal to himself, he gets even stronger by the day and would easily be able to break through the wall of Super Saiyan. He wouldn't get any bigger transformations like Grade 4 or Super Saiyan 2, but he's still insanely powerful. Finally, Goku is ready to learn his final technique, Forced Spirit Fission. Now surprisingly, Goku wouldn't have as tough of a time with this as you'd think. Goku knows the basics of spirit control work now, and he has a good idea on how to absorb energy with his spirit bomb, and spirit fission is basically just the complete opposite. Now to test this out, Goku would have a clone create a spirit bomb, and he would practice using spirit fission on the spirit bomb to force the energy out and send it back to where it belongs. Since Goku has a good energy source like the spirit bomb to work with, he is able to learn spirit fission much faster than Vegeta. Finally, Goku has completed his training in spirit control, and just in time, as he senses Mecha Frieza going to arrive on Earth. But Goku doesn't want Frieza to land on Earth, since he wants to test his new powers on Frieza, so he says goodbye and a thank you to all the Yardratians, and instant transmissions himself onto Frieza's ship. Frieza and King Cold are shocked and confused on how Goku got there, but just one look at Goku's face turns Frieza's confusion into pure rage, and he launches himself at Goku. Mecha Frieza and Goku's battle begins, with Frieza standing no match whatsoever. Goku is able to fight off Frieza with no difficulty in his base form, which annoys Frieza so greatly that he goes to destroy the ship itself to kill Goku. Goku remembers how Frieza did the same thing on Namek, so he quickly teleports in front of Frieza and blasts him away with a controlled spirit bomb, careful not to break the ship. King Cold is obviously shocked at how this so-called Super Saiyan could kill his son, without even having to become a Super Saiyan. King Cold asks Goku if he really can access the Super Saiyan form, and Goku says he can, and shows off the form to King Cold. Seeing this transformation blows King Cold away, as the sheer aura alone almost completely destroys the ship. Knowing he can't beat him the way he is now, Cold transforms into his third form and fights with Goku. Super Saiyan is more than enough for King Cold in this state, however, and Goku is just enjoying himself with this fight. Cold's rage slowly builds, and Cold begins to transform into his final form. The ship begins to tear itself apart, and Goku realizes he has to get out of there. But he can't go to Earth, as he would be endangering the planet, and he can't go back to Yardrat since he'd be endangering them too. So he decides to go to one place he knows will be safe to fight. Goku grabs onto Cold and teleports himself to King Kai's planet. King Kai is obviously very unhappy that Goku brought the former ruler of the universe here, but Goku apologizes and says that it's the only really safe place to fight. Cold isn't happy that he was suddenly teleported to this strange place, and now is being ignored, and he attacks Goku with everything he has. Cold is far stronger than Goku thought, and he has to transform into Grade 2 to be able to keep up with him. The two have an intense fight, with King Kai running around below trying to avoid Ki Blasts and survive. Eventually, Goku begins to run low on steam, and decides to use the last of his power and launch a full power Kamehameha at Cold. Cold flies into it, similar to what Frieza did, in an attempt to hold it back. And though he isn't really pushing it back, Goku's power is decreasing fast. So, he transforms into Grade 3, which gives him the power boost he needs to completely blast King Cold out of existence. Goku reverts back to base, and summons a clone of himself to heal him, as he apologizes once again to King Kai for bringing Cold here. Once he is healed, Goku instant transmissions himself back home next to Gohan, and declares that he's back. Gohan and Chi-Chi are ecstatic to see Goku, and rush in for a hug. The rest of the Dragon team sense Goku's return to Earth as well, and go to see if it's really him. Goku is happy to see his friends again: Piccolo, Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, Vegeta, and... Huh? Who's this guy? Everybody's confused to see a purple-haired boy amongst the crowd, and he says that he has to talk to Goku real quick. Goku goes off with the boy, and he reveals that his name is Trunks, and he is the future son of Vegeta and Bulma, and that there are also two murderous androids that are going to arrive in 3 years' time and kill everybody. After giving Goku the heart medicine and telling him about the androids, Trunks reveals that he's a little confused because once he showed up, he was supposed to find Frieza and King Cold, but to his surprise, they didn't show up. And Goku didn't land where he was supposed to either. Goku just says that he was able to take out Frieza and King Cold a little while ago on their ship due to the new techniques he learned on Yardrat. Trunks is very shocked and also curious, and asks if he can see these new moves. Goku shows him all of his new techniques, and Trunks is very confused since he doesn't remember his mom saying that Goku got these abilities. Curious to check out his strength though, Trunks asks if he can do a quick spar with Goku as a Super Saiyan, and their match basically plays out as normal. But when Trunks says that Goku is amazing, Goku says that wasn't anywhere near his full power, and he found 2 forms beyond Super Saiyan through his training, and shows him off to Trunks. Trunks is in complete awe now, and realizes that Goku is even stronger than 17 and 18. Trunks also realizes that if Goku is stronger than the androids, then maybe he could ask him to come to the future with him and put a stop to them. But then he remembers thinking that Gohan may have been stronger than the two. But once they teamed up on him, he was killed, and the same thing could happen to Goku. So, Trunks makes up his mind, and asks if it would be okay if he stayed here with Goku and trained with him to learn and access these 2 grades of Super Saiyan. Goku doesn't see why not, and says of course Trunks can stay here to train. Goku and Trunks then tell the others about the android threat, and the Z-Fighters go off to train, with Vegeta so angry that Goku learns Super Saiyan and even forms beyond it, that he goes off into space to train himself even harder than before to catch up. Goku, Gohan, and Piccolo still train together, except this time, Trunks is along for the ride, and works on unlocking Super Saiyan grades 2 and 3 with Goku. Trunks is also very happy to be training with Gohan again, even though he is much younger. And Trunks gets very sentimental, and decides he's going to repay his master by teaching this Gohan how to go Super Saiyan himself. After his daily training with Goku, Trunks goes off to train Gohan, and after around a year of intense training, Trunks is able to get Gohan to become a Super Saiyan, and he's able to get himself to become a Grade 3 Super Saiyan. Since Trunks deems his training finished, he asks if Goku would be willing to go with him to the future in helping him battle the androids, as if they worked together, the two wouldn't be a match. Goku would be happy to, and Trunks opens back up his time machine, and Goku waves to his family, saying he'll be right back, as he and Trunks go off into the future to fight the androids. And that's where we're going to leave it for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as I had a lot of fun making it. Anyways, hope to see you guys in part 2, so, till we meet again, see you later!